Yo, what's up, my people? Good afternoon. Is it good afternoon? No. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing? It's your number one king of live show called The Kingdom. Welcome to our program tonight, and our program tonight is gonna be that is our topic tonight, and we're going to look at the PTAs, or the Parents and Teachers Association. So wherever you are, extend nearer. When you see me coming, just know that I've brought good news. When you see me here, just know that we have come to discuss. It is time for discussing. Welcome. That is my number one viewer. Wow, may God bless you. I don't know who it is, but may God bless you, my number one viewer. Welcome to the Kingdom Live Show. Welcome to your number one king of live shows. Yes, that is my second viewer. Oh my God, I'm humbled. You guys just keep on watching. And today's topic, we are going to look at Parents and Teachers Association. What is their role? What are they supposed to do? But before we begin with that, let me play you some song from a nursery school. Let me play you a song from nursery school before we can begin that. Yeah, I hope you'll enjoy.
Hey, pasa, rumba, apat together. Bana bato abaya sekize nkoko. Nawe sala jangu tugende tulambule nkoko za jajja. Sijapenda, omukulu wanambuza nti where have you been? I don't know answer. Sara, wanji, wavumirwa, era, kalenzi kato, era, kaine motoka, era, motoka, besi, ekabenja. Twagenda mu kibira, okunoka y'ebibala, twali tutya binoga, ne tulengera essajja, lyali ddene nnyo, ng'ateera gwanvu, ne litugoba emisinde, ne tukaba n'amaziga.
I'm reminding you of those days before you do that.
Siboli, my father, lumbe, simula head.
I'm reminding you of that.
Siboli, my father, lumbe, simula head. Omutene nyawo yawo. Ice cream, tuta, komando. Okay. Education, singing and dancing with joy together, uniting for a better Uganda. Come tomorrow and get a bottle of soda. Come tomorrow and get a bottle of soda. If you're happy and you know, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know, and you really want to show. If you're happy and you know, say I am. Back to back. Oh yeah. Kodina, wakachanja kodina. Biringisa bina yange, biringisa bina yange, wakachanja kodina. H-I-J-K-L-M-N-O-P-Q UVW XYZ Zetuli embatendo Ejumanyi kubala Kubala nga tuddamu Ebubiri satenya Tano mukaga musanvu munana Mwendane kumi
We're about to begin our program. On this song, after the same song. Statue. Statue.
Jump, jump, jump.
Jump.
Jump, jump, jump.
Jump.
1, 2, 3.
Jump.
1, 2, 3. Okay, give me bump. Bump. Again, bump.
Yeah. Magambo, we are about to begin our program. Okutwala supidi kido nenda seo kama wange. Nyimbo za primary zino nasale mukyajikira. Buka.
Unapati Sentemeka Wenamenyeka Temuli bangu
abana mwe.
Are you okay? Are you fine? Dingi dole wali wayononye Naduke bisinge kati kusonge Omwana ukotu Atamura una Nedote mumbali Go for break. Class dismissed.
Oh my God. That has been so fun. I really don't know what I can say, but it's called Amoti Omubaranguzi. By the way, that song reminds us of our nursery life. Yeah, I know every person has passed via that life. Every person has passed the nursery stage, and that song reminds me of my nursery school. I used to study in town nursery here. Yeah, that song reminds me of nursery school, and I wanted to give you that interlude before we begin the program. But our topic tonight is already there, and we want to look at this Parents and Teachers Association. What is their role? What is the role of Parents and Teachers Association? What is the role of PTAs? Here in Uganda, we have every school has gotten Parents and Teachers Association. This association, in a brief, Parents and Teachers Association, in a brief, this is an association that brings together the teachers and the parents. Today, I was humbled and I got chance to be invited to be the guest of honor in one of the primary schools. That school is called Arubaine Islamic. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that school is called Arubaine. Sorry about that. Too bad. Okay. Today I got chance to be invited in one of the schools in my village and in my sub-county or in my division. That school is called Arubaine Islamic Primary School, and that school was donated by the mosque. You know, it is the mosque that donated the land for that school to be put in place. Yeah, so in short, I can say that today I was invited as a guest of honor in that school. That school, of course, it is called Arubaine Islamic Primary School. It is from P1 up to P7. And today they were conducting elections. Today they were conducting elections of the chairpersons. You know, by law, I think they are supposed to spend like 3 years. You know, they are supposed to spend like 3 years. So those who were voted today are going to be in that seat for 3 years. So they always elect the chairperson, vice chairperson, treasurer, and then with other 4 members. That is how they are. But I've told you, the PTA, the Parents and Teachers Association, this is an association that brings together the teachers and the parents. In most cases, what is the role of PTA in schools? And I want you also to generate some of the ideas right there where you're sitting. I want you to generate some of the ideas. What is the role? What is the role of the PTA? That is our discussion tonight. What is the role of PTA? The people who are there, do you know anyway what PTA is supposed to be doing? Do you know what Parents and Teachers Association is supposed to be doing? Yes, I've told you here in Uganda what I can say as to why the PTA came together. I mean, as to why the PTA was formed. It was because most schools could not sustain themselves, and therefore they needed a hand or support from the parents. But I can tell you, this PTA in most powerful schools, it has performed very good, because there is some amount that teachers, there is some amount that parents are supposed to subscribe. There is some amount of money that that parents are supposed to subscribe to the school. And by subscribing that amount of money, that is how the development of school is being taken. I'll give you a few of the roles of the Parents and Teachers Associations in those schools. I'm going to give you a few. Like one, when it comes to development, of course, let me take a case study of government schools. Most government schools do not have teachers, enough teachers. Do not have teachers, but does not have enough teachers. So they use the PTA to buy subscription. They use the PTA to get some contribution, and they employ teachers. You get it? So that they can perform the academic work properly. So some of the schools, like today, I was in Arubaine Islamic Primary School, and I'm telling you, they recruited some teachers using the money of the parents. Parents pay some little amount of money. That money is going to cater for the teachers. Also, at times, also other staffs, like the cooks. The cooks in most of these schools, they are not paid by the government. Also, the askaris are not paid by the government. When you look at the bursars are not paid by government. So you'll find that most staffs in school, they are not paid by government, but they are very important in service delivery. They are very important in academics of the school. So what does the school does? The school employs these people, but using the money from the teachers. So that is one of the roles of the Parents Association, Parents and Teachers Association in schools. On the other hand, Parents and Teachers Association also is very vital when it comes to results. Automatically, most parents always complain that results oriented. Our students or our pupils are not performing well, but why do they complain? Because these people are not involved. So in most cases, these teachers and parents, they come together and make a way forward. What is the way forward for our students, for our pupils to perform better? You know? So those are some of the things that they do. They come together and they ask themselves, what can we do for our children to perform better? So they bring in ideas. Others say we contribute some money. We buy some tests from other better performing schools, you know, so that we also give our schools, we give our children to perform better. So that is what they do. In most cases, they come together to collect resources together so that they can perform better. And I'm telling you, in most schools in most powerful schools, those schools that are performing better, most of them come together and pool resources. After pooling resources, automatically, you find that these people perform better. So in most schools that I've seen, that is what they do. Yes, so that is what I'm saying. most people, most teachers and the parents, of course, they come together for the betterment of the school. Another thing, when it comes to maybe a school has lost somebody, when you come to maybe a school has lost somebody, for example, a parent, or maybe a teacher, maybe a pupil or a student, you'll find that these teachers will always come together to pool resources to see that they also help in burial preparations. That is the importance of PTA. PTA also comes in development. For us, there is an amount that we used to pay for. It is called development fee. This development fee, it is being paid by the parents. The parents contribute and they pay this development fee. So in most cases, a class might be very small, maybe the population is too high, and therefore the parents and teachers come together and they're like, no, last year we had 500 students, and this time we are having 1,000 students, and we need classrooms. We cannot afford to put our children under trees. We cannot afford them to put them in unopened places, you know. So they come together and bring up ideas. After bringing up ideas, they look for a way forward. So they come up with a development fee. They come up with a contribution of constructing a block, a classroom block. So that is how parents and teachers interchange the ideas and come up with developmental issues. I remember when I was in Teso College in 2017, when I was in Teso College, we contributed, our parents contributed for a bus, a school bus. And that money was always included in our bank slip. So but that idea came because the parents and teachers sat together, and so there was need for buying a bus. So they came together and they agreed. So we used now to pay for bus. We used to call it bus fee. Like every term, like in a year, we paid once. But of course, a year has 3 terms. So every term, there is some amount of money that we used to buy, we used to contribute. So by the end of the year, the school managed to get a bus. So the school cannot do that alone because, you know, I'm talking about government schools. The schools cannot do that because of the resources. So they decide to come up with the parents and teachers come also together, and they do and they develop the school. So in my year, we managed to buy a bus, of which up to right now, that bus is still there. Our friends, our students who came before us, after us, are also benefiting. So that is what we call Parents and Teachers Association. Parents and Teachers Association is supposed to come together and ease the work at school. It's supposed to come together and see there is development at school. If at all there is concern of indiscipline, parents and teachers come together. If there is a concern of development, parents and teachers come together. If there is a concern of strikes, parents and teachers come together. If there is a question of how we can improve, of how the school can improve performance, teachers and parents come together. Automatically, you know that the school cannot do without parents. You know that very well. It is the parents who go to the schools and it is the parents who go to the school and then make sure that this school has children. So I think in simplicity, Parents and Teachers Association, one of its role is always to come together and see, that that there isn't the work. They always come together to see that the work at school is being eased. I'm very, very much sure that each of you here at least knows what PTA is in most of these schools. Most of you know what the role of PTA is. That is why I'm talking just in a brief by telling you that this is a gap. This is a body that tries to bridge the gap between the teachers and the parents, of course. And you know very well the managers of the schools are, the stakeholders of schools are are the parents. So that is what they do in simplicity. That is what they do. The parents come together to forge a way forward for the development of the school. Like today, I was there, and I was at Arubaine Islamic Primary School, and I was a bit happy with what I was seeing. Yeah, the work that the teachers were doing, for sure, the work was okay. I also saw through putting up, teachers suggested that they should put up extra lessons. But those extra lessons automatically will be paid for, and of course parents accepted that yes, we shall be paying for. When we talk about good grades, when we talk about performing well, we are not zeroing at only the teachers. We also have to look at the parents. The parents should perform their role as well as the teachers. When of course the parent is performing his role, like you are paying school fees for your child, you're paying school fees for your child, you're making sure he has uniform, you're making sure he has pocket money, you're making sure he's eating at school, you're making sure that you give him all what is needed. Therefore, we also look at the role of the teachers. What is the role of the teachers? The role of the teachers, is to install discipline into these pupils or the students. The role of the teacher is to make sure that these children pass in good grades. The role of the teachers is also to counsel. A child can have an issue automatically, and you have to enter in as a parent at the same time as a teacher, and also counsel these children. So let also the the teachers also perform their role. When the teachers perform their role and the parents also perform their role, we shall find good grades. But if these people do not perform their roles automatically, never. There will not be good grades. And we are also saying that even the students and the pupils should also perform their role. What is their role? They should make sure that they ensure proper studying, because they are paying for you fees, they are paying for you meals, they are paying for you uniform, everything is being done. Why are you not performing better? So the children also must take that mantle to see that they perform well in their education. When we combine the children, we combine the teachers, and we combine with the parents, that is what we shall get. We shall get good grades. So the role of the parents and the teachers association is too wide, but I'm trying to bring it in brief. That's why I'm telling you, you guys also, you can also come up with the same idea. So I think for today, that is that. I'll not waste no time, and I'll not I'll not make it lengthy, but we need to support our children. The parents who are out there, you need to support our children who are studying. We make sure we pay for them school fees. We make sure we pay for them meals. We make sure we pay for their uniform. We make sure we settle down all the problems that these children are having. And I'm saying the teachers also perform your roles. The teachers, what are your roles? You must make sure you teach these children to the expectation that we expect you. We also need the teachers also to counsel. Some children fear their parents. They cannot sit with their parents in one chair, or advising them. But the teachers, you can also come up with that idea and counsel these children. We are also saying that the teachers, you should also insert discipline to these children. If the child has messed up, kindly put discipline into this child. So by doing that, we shall be improving on good grades. So that is that for today. Thank you so much, Magam Hatim, for watching the Kingdom Live Show. I really, really appreciate. And everyone who is watching there, I really, really appreciate. Thank you so much for your opinions. I know this conversation will be going on even offline, but it will be on my page. Kindly come and we share what is the role of Parents and Teachers Association. So that is what I'm talking about today. And this show, of course, is being sponsored by the Kingdom Pure Coconut Oil. Kingdom Pure Coconut Oil is the only coconut oil that has no additives. When you put in your body, it does not have any negative effects. So for that, thank you so much, my brothers and my sisters. Thank you so much, the people on the Kingdom Live Show. Thank you so much for watching my show. Thank you so much for loving my show. I salute you, all of you. I salute all of you. And then maybe let me send my regards. I send my regards to Wanyama Kennedy. I send my regards to Mwende Hilda. I send my regards to Magambo Hatim. I send my regards to King Rosen. I send my regards to Emma Ranks. I send my regards to Josh Uganda. I send my regards to Miriam Jerry Pedro. I send my regards to Shamil Mohammed. I send my regards to Baby Bianca. I send my regards to whoever loves the Kingdom Live Show. I send my regards to whoever always puts his data just to watch the Kingdom Live Show. Thank you so much, my brothers and my sisters. Mungu awabariki. Asanteni sana.